My mother-in-law introduced my adopted daughter as the one they took in. My daughter corrected her before I could. The party was for Diane's 60th. 40 people in her backyard. String lights, a caterer she'd bragged about for a month. My daughter Maya was 9, wearing the yellow dress she'd picked herself. We'd adopted Maya 3 years ago. Diane knew that. Diane had signed a card at the finalization. A woman I didn't recognize walked up with a glass of wine. Diane, is this your granddaughter? She's precious. This is Maya, Diane said, smiling wide. The one they took in. Isn't it just wonderful what they did? I opened my mouth. Maya got there first. I'm not the one they took in, Maya said. I'm their daughter. My mom's name is Rachel, and my dad's name is Tom. The woman laughed, delighted. Diane didn't. Sweetheart, Diane said, her voice going thin. There's a difference. You should know the difference. There isn't, Maya said. I put my hand on Maya's shoulder. Diane, not here. I'm only being honest, Diane said, loud enough for the nearest table. People take these children in out of the goodness of their hearts. It doesn't make her a Whitmore by blood. The table went quiet. Tom, my husband, was across the yard by the grill. He hadn't heard yet. She's a Whitmore, I said. Full stop. Diane turned to her friend. You see how defensive they get? It's very sweet, but you can't rewrite biology. I steered Maya toward the house. In the kitchen, she was shaking, not crying, just shaking. Did I say it wrong? She asked. You said it perfectly, I told her. I went to find Tom. He was already coming toward me, jaw set. His cousin had found him first. My mother said what? Tom said. In front of everyone. Tom didn't yell. He walked back out to the yard and stood in the middle of it, and the way he stood made people stop talking. Mom, he said. Come here a second. Diane came over glowing, thinking she'd been summoned to be admired. Say what you said about my daughter, Tom said. Say it to me. Thomas, don't make a scene. I simply told the truth. Then tell it again. Diane hesitated. She could feel the yard watching now. I said she was the one you took in, Diane said. Which she was. Okay, Tom said. He reached into his jacket and pulled out a folded envelope. I recognized it. It was thick. You know what this is? Tom asked her. This is the trust. The one Dad set up before he died. The one you administer. You've been telling everyone for years how generous you are, funding your grandchildren's futures. Diane's face changed. There are 3 grandchildren named in it, Tom said. Emma, Jack, and Maya. Dad named her himself 4 months before he passed, because he adored her. He amended it in front of a lawyer. You've been sitting on that amendment for 2 years. That's private, Diane hissed. You've distributed to Emma and Jack, not to Maya. I have the statements. He held up the envelope. So when you say she's the one we took in, what you mean is you've decided she doesn't count, and you've been quietly acting on it with my father's money. A man near the fence, I'd later learn he was Diane's own brother, stood up. Diane, is that true? Diane looked around the yard for an ally and found none. I was going to sort it out, she said. You had 2 years, Tom said. You wrote checks to the other 2 last Christmas. In front of me. He crouched down to Maya's level. Maya had followed me back out and was standing at my hip. Your grandpa put your name in a very important paper, Tom told her. Because you were his granddaughter. Not because anyone took you in. Because you're ours. He knew it before anybody. Maya looked at Diane. Grandpa liked me. He loved you, Tom said. It's written down. Diane reached out. Maya, of course I don't, Tom said, standing. You had one job as the executor. You looked a 9-year-old in the face and told a room she wasn't real family while you were stealing what your husband left her. Diane's brother was already on his phone. I'm calling Marcus, he said. The lawyer. Tonight. Diane's glass was still in her hand. She set it down on the table very slowly, and for the first time all evening she had nothing to say. Tom took Maya's hand in mine. We're going home. At the gate, Maya tugged my sleeve and whispered, I told her right, didn't I? You told her right, I said. You told her before any of us could.